Well, it's 11:15. I've been on with this for like 3 hours. I've been on the forums. I managed to get the that wedged open. I have bent the door slightly. So I've managed to get me down into the controls. I managed to pull the door handle to no avail. Pulled it twice. Didn't open. I managed to go down and pull the button for the boot. I heard the solenoid click, but the boot didn't open. And what I was using was a copper pipe. Made me sell a little hook at the end, which worked well. As I say, tried and tried. Nothing is opening that apart from the remote fob. Obviously no spare. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to smash a window. It's the only thing I can do. So I'm going to put in this window, which is the passenger side window. Whatever you do, never put in a quarter window, even if it's a separate one like that, and certainly if it's not one that's joined to another passenger window, which a lot of people do. It's an absolute ball ache to replace, and them are really expensive because they're bonded in. These are just, pick one up from a scrapyard and strip your door down and put the new glass in. So that's the one that's getting put in. So I'm going to tape it up now, and it's 11:15 at night, but I've got to get into my car. I could take my bike tomorrow, but my computer's in the car, so I want to get into it. So I'm going to tape that window up now, ready for it getting put in, so I don't get glass everywhere, because it just shatters, breaks into like millions of pieces, so I'll have glass all over the shop. Never mind. Right, dilly. Here we go. Right, so you can see, taped it up there. Doesn't want to break. Hold on. If I had something with a tungsten, like a piece of tungsten metal, I'd just be able to tap it and it would shatter. But I haven't. So I'm just going to hit it hard with the hammer. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not done. Jesus. Tell you what, the glass is tough. Won't break. Good morning, folks. Good day for smashing a window in. Damn. Try something with a point. This is me, what do you call it? Pop riveter. I think with a point might be better, like. Can't be defeated with a window. So I've got me a metal punch hammer. See if a very fine point will impact it. Maybe it's right in the centre. Simple. Yes, it's gone in. Happy days. Probably a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? Dilly. Right, so I've done a little bit of a clean up. I didn't lose much glass on this side, obviously, because I taped it up, which was critical. There is quite a bit of glass inside. Well, it's not too bad. Yeah, the alarm hasn't gone off yet because I haven't stuck my hand in, so the sensor hasn't picked anything up yet. So now I've just got to quickly pull down on my backside, climb in, get the key, open the car. Watch me go in the boot here, and the key won't be there. Do you know, I was meant to check yesterday around here just to make sure that I hadn't put it somewhere else. Imagine. No, I haven't, thankfully. If I had, I wouldn't have admitted that. But right, so I'll climb in and recover said key. Dilly dilly. Hi YouTubers, I just wanted to share my experience with you, which may help somebody else who's been in the same situation as myself recently, i.e. yesterday. What I had done was lock my remote for the car in the boot, and because the boot was automatic, I literally just rested my key down, pressed the button, and that was, my key was locked in the boot. The car was locked, so I had no way of retrieving the key from the boot. Okay, so a couple of things there. Firstly, be careful with the key. If it's the only one you've got, you don't want to put it in the boot, clearly, because there is only one way to get it back, and that is smash a window. Yeah, I've been on all the forums and checked on, you know, in the various places on the internet, to no avail. Locksmiths can't even get into these cars. They can't open them. Once you've locked it with the remote, the deadlocks are on, and you can't pull the handle inside with cable, with copper wire. You can't even operate the boot release. I actually managed to get in there and try all that with some copper tubing. The car would just not open. Couldn't open the doors, couldn't open the boot. Simply just wouldn't happen. So a locksmith isn't going to get into the car. So you then resorted to smashing a window. A couple of things on that. You would think, or some people may go for the option of smashing the smallest window, thinking that would be the cheapest to replace. That's not the case. These windows are bonded in. Because they don't open, they're bonded into the car. To replace these, you've got to take out all the interior, cut the bonding out, take these out. On this particular model, it's also heated. So it's going to be a lot more expense there to get one of these panels of glass. And then to do a proper job, it's going to have to be properly bonded in. So there we go. Really expensive to put that window in. If you have the option on a 5-door or a 4-doors, a saloon, go for your passenger door at the rear. The reason for that, the glass, when you smash it, will get everywhere. And if you smash it in the front, it'll get into the air vents, it'll get into the driver's seat and all the nooks and crannies. It'd just be an absolute nightmare. Plus you lose the option then of when you're driving around temporarily with some plastic or something, you can't open your window and have your functions of possibly drive-throughs, etc. So always put the back window in. It's the cheapest one to replace as well, normally, if you have that off. Again, if you have the type of car with a back window and a bit of a quarter window, what's part of the door, again, don't put that small window in. Again, cost, time, effort, labour. It's not worth it. Smash a window that opens and closes, because they are the easiest to replace, and in most cases the cheapest as well, second hand. So that's it about actually getting into the car for these models if you don't have the spare key. So that's it. That's my top tip for this particular car, and some tips there that might help you on other cars in determining which window to put out, should that be the course of action you've got to take. Have a good day, folks. Dilly dilly. My window glass has arrived. Get in. Dilly dilly. Well, happy Friday, peeps. So my window glass has arrived in good time. Ordered that yesterday. It's arrived today. How good is that? So new glass just to put in. So all I've got to do is take the trim off, adjust the window to where there'll be some places where I can undo the securing clamps on the window, disconnect them, lift the window, well, not lifting the window out and putting the new one in, but taking all the smash glass out, and there'll be lots of smash glass in the bottom inside as well. Simply put the new window in, tighten the bolts up, put the trim back on, voila, back to square one. Dilly dilly. Okay, so we just need to take this cover off here. So just your screwdriver in, just carefully move that across, just give it a bit of torque. We've seen that's unloosened there. pull that and then gently peel it off all the way across. So we took that cover off there, and then as I expected, you've got another one at the top and one at the bottom, so another 2 screws there, which you'll blatantly see when you take that cover off. Yeah, that's them two out there. There's an electrical switch connection, which might be beneficial to take that out now. If you can, but can't. So I'll leave that in. I'll just take that off when I take the door panel off. Okay, so to take the trim off now, ideally get a plastic tool, but just get it in there, make a gap, prise it off the metal clips. There's also a cover on the back door. Again, just get your screwdriver in, pop that off, feed this off carefully, and there's your final T20 torque screw. But it's not the final one, there is indeed another one, which I'll show you in a minute. That's the one out, and there's one just by the handle as well. That should hopefully be it for that. There we go. So just lift that off there. Got the connectors on now. Unhook that. Unhook all your electrical connections. Whether they may be in. And one there, and that's your door off. Okay, so putting everything back together is obviously the reverse of taking it apart, so fairly straightforward. Once you've got your glass in, line it up, drop it in, put your barrels in, your plastic barrel locating tabs, and that's it. Just reassemble your door again, as we can see. When you reset the window for the first time, you'll find you won't have auto function like I have there. Yeah, you'll just basically have to press it for whatever level you want. To get the auto function back, like most Volkswagen Audi cars, just simply take it down to its lowest point, then press and hold again for a couple of seconds. That'll register the bottom limit. Bring it up to the top till it's fully closed, and then again pull it back for a couple of seconds, and that'll reset the top limit, and then it'll open automatically just at the touch of a button. Up or down and up, and that's it. So window reinstalled, fairly painless and relatively inexpensive at 28 quid including delivery. Now that's a bargain. Dilly dilly.